Yo, so I microdosed some mushrooms yesterday. For those of you that don't know what microdosing is, it's just literally what it says. Taking a small amount of psilocybin mushroom to awaken yourself, but without going too much and on some crazy trip. And because I've done ayahuasca, mushrooms, they're the same family, entheogens, known as like divine plants, basically, access to the divine. Then mushrooms I've done before, and mushrooms open that dimension, basically, because that's what you're doing. You're going to another dimension, a higher vibration. So what did I learn? I saw, dealing the day after the political nonsense that is the EU elections, and I saw Corbyn in small trousers, like shorts, and just like a little schoolboy, because that's what politicians are. It's all just politricks. It's just childish nonsense, arguing, going around in circles. It's just childish nonsense. Politics is childish nonsense. It's not that I haven't always known that. I never voted for years. Then, you know, you get pulled into the system because the system and everyone around you is telling that you must be aware, blah, blah, blah. So you get caught in it, and then you know intuitively that this is just a mess, but you're caught in that, blah, blah, blah. And it's about trying to get out of it. That's the matrix. That's the trap. Catching us in the web. Making that we feel that we have a choice by making one of these puppets help change us. Now, they have their place, and some people are going to vote and they ain't ready to step out of the matrix and come away from that. But that's their journey. But for me personally, like, I've got to get out of that stuff because it's weighing me down. It's a heavy weight of nonsense. So, yeah, like, we need to vibrate on a higher level. When it is a higher vibration, we are powerful spiritual beings. That's what it also showed me. And this isn't stuff that I haven't seen on ayahuasca. This is just like a subtle day yesterday where I microdosed mushrooms and felt that power again. And you know, it's below us. We're higher. We're higher vibration. This is looking down on the political nonsense. We're higher vibration. We should be vibrating on that powerful being from the heart, like, you know. And all of this political stuff gets us divided and conquered and arguing and whose side is what. It's all just nonsense. It's all just division. And obviously we're all one, connected. When I say obviously, I obviously realise that. Some people don't realise that because they can't see it, because they haven't been attuned to it yet. But it's true. Everything is connected. We are all one. So obviously that division causes us suffering and anxiety. And that's what they've created in this world, a divided world. So what else did I see? Yeah, of course. So another thing I see, and, like, you know, I'm not ready for this shit because I don't know how to really break away from it. But you know, the internet is controlling us. Social media is controlling us. And I saw it as, like, you know, like a demon on my back. And that possibly could be metaphorical, or that possibly could be literal. Like other dimensional beings controlling us through the web and through the matrix, through our cell phones. A cell. It's a prison. So how do we do this? I'm not sure, because, like, I wasn't on social media for years and I felt really disconnected and isolated. I came in 2014. It's both been good and bad. You know, I mean, how do you function without social media when you do music or when you just want to connect with people? It's really, really hard. Like, so I don't know how to do that. My guess is that when we become our true, powerful spiritual selves, we're resonating from the heart chakra, but so much that everything's just going to come to us and we don't need social media. That's my guess. That's my intuitive guess. But, you know, that's something that I have to work on over time. But I've just unliked all the politics pages, all the mainstream media pages. I've just unliked all of that stuff. I need to know about it. Like, whatever. Let them get on with it. Let them do with it. I can't control it. I'm not getting caught up in the, oh, one vote will make a difference. It's all just being controlled by the media. The media owns it all. They have so much influence. People are reading the paper, reading Facebook pages, and just listening to the spiel that is nonsense. So I really do need to come away from all of that. Yeah, so that's what I knew. That's what I learned yesterday, just with microdosing mushrooms, and which I'm going to do more and more, because it really does. Like, I feel at home when I do these things. It's not to say it's all easy. There is some tough things you have to deal with and whatever, but if you microdose, it's just subtle. It's not some real hard trip like ayahuasca lasts for 3 hours and it's incredible. But when I do this stuff, I've got one foot in the spirit world anyway. I've always had that. I'm always dealing with that, and that is like something that that I feel really comfortable with. Like, I feel, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be, like this, a higher dimension. It is a higher dimension. So that's, you know, that's why I'm on this planet, to work on myself, to raise myself out. And once I, you know, have managed to do that and raise myself out, then naturally people will follow that, because they will see it, if they're ready and if they want to. Some will not be ready, some will not want to, and that's obviously everybody's choice. But yeah, so I thought I'd just drop that, my latest little rant on a radio. Well, it's not a rant, it's just chatting my thoughts. But yeah, so there you go. Psilocybin mushroom, microdosing. Open your mind to higher dimensions. Peace.